Yo, geeks all over the globe. What's good, y'all? Listen, man, got a pretty good show for y'all today. Special guest in the building. I don't know if it's T'Challa or T'Chaka. We're gonna find out here pretty soon. But we'd like welcome my boy Larry of the Dixon Way on with us, man. We're gonna be here getting our geek on. Got a lot to talk about, y'all. Pretty interesting topic to touch on, man. But we're gonna definitely do that here right after this. Cause we geeked. Yes, sir. Geeks all over the globe, guys. Welcome to a brand spanking new episode of Cuz We Geeked. We encourage you to stay geek, man. Listen, I'm tell you right now, I'm not gonna be whispering Avengers Assemble. It's your boy, Real.
It's your boy. It's all about the nerddom. Well, what it do, people?
Hello, brother. How are you doing today on a beautiful Sunday?
Hold on. Which one are you?
I'm your boy T'Challa.
Okay, all right.
There it is.
Okay.
There it is.
All right, we had to make sure, man. If you T'Chaka or T'Challa, man. I didn't know what was going on out here, man.
Trying to get that
But yeah,
replaced.
Not T'Chaka though, but nah.
Say, man, shout out to
I gotta
T'Chaka, man.
represent your boy.
Yeah,
Nah.
shout out to T'Chaka, man.
Yeah, but
No,
T'Chaka was shot out for that though. He was shot out for that.
But yeah, man, listen. We got, like I said before, y'all, we got our boy Larry of the Dixon Way on with us today, man, to kind of geek out with your boys. Look, man, if y'all guys are into the geek content, go ahead and do us a huge favor, man, and hit that subscribe button, man. Join us here for all things geeked involving movies and television. Also, too, everybody hit that like button, man. Help us build that algorithm up by hitting that like button, man, so we can find more geeks like yourself to join us here.
Tell
Fellas,
us, smash that like button like Magneto did roll.
Oh.
Oh, man. Oh, man. I mean,
There's no facts there.
I mean, there's no lie told there, man. No lie told.
No lie.
Listen, man. Speaking of Marvel, I got the shirt on, so it should be a little bit of a hint. As y'all know, Robert Downey Jr. is up to play Doom in the next two Avenger movies.
Yes.
That wasn't the original plan.
Oh no, it wasn't.
As we all know, we had Jonathan Majors, who was playing Kang the Conqueror. He was supposed to be the original bad guy in the fifth Avengers movie. Things happen. We're not going to talk about it here. We'll get, that's for say that for another show. But some things happen which caused him to lose his acting gig here. Bless you. Lose his acting gig with Marvel, as y'all know. So he had to pivot. But some news has come down, man. As a matter of fact, I think everybody on the web is talking about this right now, man. Kind of getting an idea of what's going to happen in this movie with Jonathan Majors. So with all that being said, man, let's just go ahead and get this thing going, man. Check this out. The original plot and story for Marvel Studios' Avengers Kang Dynasty. As y'all see, you have the Council of Kang right there on the picture.
Yep.
It was very intriguing, very interesting. If you are a comic book fan, you already know about the Kang, the Council of Kangs. We also got a tease of it at the end of what was it? Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. So check this out, fellas. This is what the synopsis of this movie is supposed to be. It says in the film, the TVA began gathering anchors from across the multiverse, believing they are the only ones powerful enough to defeat the Council of Kangs. Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield were the anchors for their respective realities, while Tom Holland Spider-Man served as an anchor for Earth 616. The movie was intended to be smaller in scope compared to Secret Wars, focusing more on Holland's Peter Parker, Tobey Maguire, and Andrew Garfield, Hugh Jackman Wolverine, and other anchors like Nick Cage, Ghost Rider. The plan was for all of them to ultimately fail, leading to the collapse of the multiverse and Kang's creation of Battle World. This would have been set in stage. It would have set the stage for Secret Wars, where the other MCU characters and additional multiverse figures would converge on Battle World. But For those who don't know, so Battle World is part of the Secret War storyline. It is the world that Doom created once he stole the powers from the Beyonders. It pretty much has all of the realities merged into one. Actually, pieces of the realities merge into one world called Battle World, where each of them have to kind of like fight their way through it or whatever. So, let me get your opinion on this, Larry. Did that sound intriguing to you, man, or were you like, I'm glad that didn't happen, man? Because there's a lot of people saying I'm kind of glad that didn't happen that way. But what you think, man? Oh, you muted.
I'm so happy that didn't happen.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you.
When I look at that, I understand the concept, but again, in my personal, humble opinion, the MCU fumbled the bag on the multiverse. I think that they took way too long to establish Kang as a threat. They hinted to it. They never showed him a true threat. And when your one chance with Ant-Man Quantumania, Ant-Man survived. He got to go home and chill with Cassie and all. And it's just like, oh, everything's okay. No. If you wanted to show real stakes, you kind of teasing in Loki season number 1. Oh, I'll see you later. I'll see you soon. Next time we see him in Loki, he goof as hell. No threat. Kept turning to spaghetti. Now, that was one thing that I like about the probability of keep going out there trying to fight, trying to get through it. But again, he ended up dying. And I was so glad that happened. I was like, you know what? After everything that happened, with his whole situation, I hate, what I'm saying, I hate cancel culture. So, what I'm saying, to have, what I'm saying, I don't want to get into whatever. But I'm just saying, like, to waste a actor of that caliber on crappy script after crappy script, you know what I'm saying? It's just, they really got lucky. The MCU got lucky that he got in trouble. They would have ran with this. This would have been really bad. Like, it would have been so bad. And we all know that Kevin Feige had his power stripped away. A lot of people don't. Like, a lot of people that hate on Marvel, they don't know that Kevin Feige got his power. That he was basically a mascot. He became the mascot of Marvel to the point that they made a joke about it in She-Hulk. How dare they?
Bob Chapek.
And he had to sit there and take it. You know what I'm saying? And be here and put on the smiley face and all that. But once Bob Iger came back, he was like, you know what, man? We're losing a lot of money putting out a whole bunch of crap content. We're gonna tone this down. Kevin, I need you to look over everybody's stuff. You got your power back. I need you to look at everybody's stuff. If stuff failed now, it's on you. All right? Okay, I got my power back. All right. This stop. You stop. Agatha all along. I still don't know why that's coming out. But anyway, with that script right there,
somebody preaching.
It seems like they wanted to try to. I'll take Deadpool and Wolverine, for example. It was a nostalgia base with a whole bunch of cameos, but it still, like, it was an homage to the Fox universe. You know what I'm saying? I look at Elias as, hey, this is the end. You know what I'm saying? And how they did that, I see how they were trying to tie the little anchor. That's why they had the whole anchor thing in Deadpool, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I think the Russos gonna scrap that. I'm glad they went the way of Doom. I'm not.
Matter of fact, hold on, before you finish that though, Larry,
let me stop.
No, because you about to touch on this right here. This is gonna be kind of like an addition to this.
Yeah.
Jonathan Majors is heartbroken to be replaced by Marvel. He says Jonathan Majors reacts to Robert Downey Jr.'s Dr. Doom replacing Kang in the Marvel's next Avengers movie. Heartbroken, of course. I love Kang. Dr. Doom is wicked though. I think it's fair that Mr. Downey has been granted with the patience and the courtesy and love after his own legal troubles and allowed to work his art and be creative at that level. I know that's a little shot towards him, but yeah, it's kind of what you were going to say, Larry.
I think it was kind of a shot towards Marvel, not at Robert Downey Jr. to be honest, or at Kevin. You know,
I mean,
it's not even that Kevin and whoever executive told them to get rid of him. You know what I'm saying?
right.
But Kevin brought back he should have brought up James Gunn. That's what he should have brought up.
Yeah.
Then he would have had a better thing because they got rid of James Gunn and brought him right back and let him do Guardians of the Galaxy 3, which I hate that freaking movie.
Whoa.
Oh yeah, I just dropped a bomb on you, didn't I?
Yeah.
Hold on, man. Why are you cussing on the show, man? What's going on, man? Just watch your language, bro. What's going on?
No. I'm a pet lover. That movie disgusted me, bro.
Oh, you because of that? Okay.
Yeah. I would never watch that movie again, bro. I mean,
it is a heavier of the three movies for sure. Yeah. Because what you think, man? What's on your mind, man?
Well, my pet died around that time.
Oh, dang.
You know what I'm saying? Me and my wife, we had him for a long time, so he passed, and then I watched that movie. I was like, man,
was it a cat or a dog?
No, dog, little Yorkshire Terrier.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you got one too, huh?
Yeah,
I got two of them.
Well, that was the only pet I ever owned. I usually hate animals and stuff like that, but my wife wanted one. You know what I'm saying? So I got her one. So yeah,
got them
went out, found it, and all that. So yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, my bad. Go ahead.
No, you good. You good. What's on your mind, cuz? What you got, man?
Combination. So a lot of people have been talking about Marvel giving Robert the opportunity. Robert didn't get Iron Man until a decade after his issues. So for me, my thought process is like, Jonathan, stay on the straight and narrow, keep doing these other jobs. And I do believe that he'll be back at Marvel with probably in a decade. I think he'll have another opportunity because by then everybody's will essentially forgot about it and be able, hey, it's time for him to come back in and then
time heals all wounds.
Exactly. And they can hopefully it won't be another multiverse thing. Hopefully it'll be Kang, because I love him as Kang, but it doesn't have to be like this crap that they have pulled out where they talk about Kang, but we barely see him and they barely deal with the multiverse. So I say give it time, and I believe that there will be a chance for him to come back to the MCU. Just gotta give it time, because even with James Gunn, I believe like with the tweets that he sent, there was some time between the tweets as well. I think it was like 5 to 10 years as well.
Yeah, it's more than that.
It was like 5 years. Yeah, it was like 5 years.
It was 5 years.
Yeah, it was
like 3. I thought he got fired.
Nah, it was supposed to.
It was 5 years.
He went and made Suicide Squads. I thought it was
no. He got fired 3 years.
Yeah,
but when those tweets came out, like almost 10 years.
Yeah,
before somebody pulled those old tweets up from a long time ago. Like he been and apologized and everything for that, like 10 years ago on his own. He didn't have nobody.
I know that, but I'm talking about James Gunn. He got fired like.
But that's what I'm saying.
He got fired.
It was old tweets. It wasn't anything new. So that's
it was like 10 years ago.
And that's why I think it was easy for them. They did that quick fire, but I think that's also what made it easy for them to bring them back was because they had been
also a while. Because it made it easier for them to come back too. Because not only that, he apologized after it. Like nobody made him apologize. He apologized about those a long time ago. Like he already, you know what I'm saying? And so, but I'm sorry.
So it was a quick reaction for them to fire him, but they did bring him back. Why? Because it was time. So I do believe if Jonathan just do what you're supposed to do. Keep acting, become a master of your art. I do believe that Marvel will be back at his door to pull him back in, and hopefully he'll accept. As far as the storyline, I'm not big on that. The anchor beings as far as with the Kang Dynasty. Kang was supposed to be that dude. Like we saw that it was Jonathan, it was Kang. Like he was supposed to be that dude because that's what he was in the comics. Like we just knew it's like, yo, we've been waiting for this guy. We just saw what y'all did with Thanos. Like it's gonna be on and popping, and like they just every time they had the opportunity to nail it, they kept missing. And like you said, they got lucky with him getting in trouble to where they were. It gave them the opportunity to basically cut bait and go a different direction. Hella lucky, but it's what they're doing now with Doom and going Avengers Doom and then going into Secret Wars with everyone. Like, that looks fire. Like, this idea where they're going with it, and what we talked about last time, bro. I think them going with Robert gives them time to find a new or a younger Doctor Doom in the future, as well as, like he said, possibly a new Iron Man at some point, because it gives you because everything is getting consolidated. It's going to be a lot of change once it hits Secret Wars. So you're not just going to you're not going to have an Iron Man anymore. Like, at some point, you're going to have an Iron Man again. So I think this will give them that opportunity in Secret Wars or after Secret Wars. So that's what I'm looking forward to. What y'all got?
It's kind of funny you said that, bro. Cause listen, y'all both touched on some interesting points, man. Sports talk gonna touch on. Let me start with the movie. I agree with both of y'all. It does. Look, man.
Yeah.
I think it's also too, cause go back to what we talked about when remember when they had the idea of a Spider-Man 4 being is gonna bring I said Peter. They're gonna bring Toby and Andrew back, right?
Yeah.
That synopsis right there sounds like part of the idea they were having for them to be in Spider-Man 4.
Yeah.
Which is why I told you then I didn't want. Listen, it was cool
Now this
seeing these
Spider-Man.
guys. Yes, let this man have his own Spider-Man movie so we can move on or whatever, right? Let's not keep bringing these same guys back, man. It's time to move forward, right? I'm kind of glad y'all touched on the anchor beam thing. You just saw it, Larry. You saw them with Wolverine. Spoilers. I mean, the movie's been out for almost 2 weeks now.
Yeah.
Wolverine being an anchor being, right?
Yeah.
The part I don't like about I'm about to go on a little rant, y'all. I'm sorry. Because you heard me say this before. This is why I get mad. Like, not mad, but when people, like my wife, for instance, they talk about, I'm tired of the multiverse. I'm tired of the multiverse. I'm not tired of the multiverse because I haven't had the multiverse. I said this a million times. I've used examples of different movies within this multiverse saga that has nothing to do with the multiverse.
Yeah.
You probably count on one hand between the movies and the shows who had anything to do with anything touching the multiverse. And I'm not talking about like at the end of the Marvels where they had a end credit scene and they touched on a whole nother universe or whatever. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the movie being focused on the multiverse. You don't get a lot of that, right? And so this is why like y'all said, me and Cuz, we talked about this on the show. We talked about the fact that when Kang got announced, we was over flipping chairs, tables, bro. We thought it was gonna be a wrap. We thought it was a wrap. And like y'all, like you just said, Larry, he only had 2 instances on the screen, bro. One in the movies when he got beat up by the weakest Avenger of all time, beat up by a bunch of ants, and then on top of that, when he was a laughing joke in the Loki. Remember at the end of Loki season 1 when they showed that statue of Kang, you thinking, yo, they about to finally turn the page and show y'all what Kang is about.
Yeah,
the real Kang. Yeah. We didn't get that. So I'm with you. I feel like Jonathan Majors is too big of an actor, but he's just kind of squander and throw away like that. Then on top of that, I feel like Kang is too big of a character for you to squander and throw away like that, because we saw you might not even seen Thanos in any of the individual Avenger character movies, but guess what?
Yeah.
You felt his presence throughout that saga.
Exactly.
You don't feel he is, right? I'm saying to tell him I can tell my wife until I'm blue in the face how important Kang is, man, how dangerous Kang is. All these different storylines in the comics, man, where Kang is like completely changing the timeline, and the Avengers, the Fantastic Four, the X-Men, all these people have to join together to beat this dude. I could tell her till I'm blue in the face. But when she sit down in the movie theater and watch this dude on the screen, she just like,
Yeah, whatever.
Okay. It's like, God damn it, Marvel. Like, what y'all doing, right? Like, I talk about this all the time, too. I feel like when they started this multiverse thing, I feel like this was un-Marvel-like. And maybe a lot of it had to do with what you said, Larry. With Bob Chapek taking over. Maybe that has a lot to do with it. We read articles and stuff like that talking about all that stuff. Maybe that's the case. But on the surface, it kind of looks like the team just threw stuff together at the last minute. Yeah. They didn't plan things out the way they planned in the first 3 phases of the Infinity Saga. And that's the part that kind of frustrates a lot of the comic book fans, because you thought, hey, we're going to get the Kang that we've been watching and seeing in the comics and on the animated side and all that stuff, right? We've been thinking we're going to the video games or whatever, right? We didn't get that, man. And so I'm kind of, like I said, I'm glad they didn't do it this way, because now all of a sudden, too, we didn't hear anything about anchor beings at all in any of the other Marvel multiverse movies until this movie that just came out with the Deadpool. Which one?
We did hear about the singular moments or
Well, no. We
but
did
not
hear about
anchor,
that.
not anchor.
Not that, not
Yeah,
anchor.
not anchor.
The
Yeah, not a,
singularity moments. Those are the
oh,
moments that
hold
like
on,
you can't
no.
be changed at all. I know. We know about
Yeah,
those.
that's Spider-Man. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
no. In What If, maybe with Evil Doctor Strange, maybe Christine had to die. She was an anchor, and he you see what I'm saying? Like maybe they derived that from that.
Oh wait.
From What If? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, like I think that's what they're trying to derive it from. Because, in my opinion, I look at What If and I say, okay, what if Loki, this Deadpool, actually had more multiversal stuff, even though it's only its own contained thing. Deadpool going back and forth between, what I'm saying, timelines and stuff like that. Them talking about, what I'm saying, destroying, having a machine to destroy an entire timeline.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, seeing, you know, all these other characters being pruned. Basically, they pruned the whole Fox, which is pretty cool. Like the
Yeah.
TVA just pruned Fox. Like, nah, we're not having it.
Or they tried to, but it hasn't happened yet.
Yeah.
Because remember, they
Oh
all
no,
together.
yeah, they left that. Yeah, they left that one. You know what I'm saying?
Now,
They left that one. But,
they probably saved that for Secret Wars. So, because it's
well,
going to
yeah,
happen in Secret Wars.
of course it did.
Yeah.
I mean, they
Yeah.
saved it. Wolverine became an anchor again. Obviously, that's why they. You know what I'm saying? That's why that timeline got fixed. I don't know what you guys did, but you fixed your timeline, so you're free to go.
Yeah.
But
Right.
when I look at it, the multiverse of madness touched a little bit of it. I do like. It gave me hope when I saw the statue of Wendigo in that little layer or whatever. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay. You never saw her die anyway. You never saw her die,
Yeah.
so you know she's gonna come back. They already
We hear rumors. We hear rumors. I'm just saying.
rumors about. And you guys know that there's 4 movies that are slated that Marvel has not released. Did you guys see that report?
No.
There's 4 movies. Go check it out on Twitter. It's out there. There's 4 movies that's been marked. 2 in 2026, 2 in 2027 that are marked.
That includes.
They're
Oh,
not
okay.
titled. That excludes Avengers. And Avengers Doomsday and Secret Wars are still there.
Yeah.
But they got 2
And
other movies in
Fantastic
there.
Four.
So we don't know if they're gonna have Avengers versus X-Men. That's what people speculating right now.
Actually, Larry, I think one of those movies is going to be. I think they just announced it today. It's going to be Spider-Man. That's the rumor going on right now. It's going to be Spider-Man 4.
They got to be Spider-Man, but but I won't want them to do Avengers versus X-Men until they establish the
X-Men.
That's completely.
That's fair.
I
wouldn't be mad if they did it, but I'm with you. If they did wait and let it establish, I'm not mad either way. But I hear you though. I hear you.
They can't do another. I am sick of Marvel wasting legendary comic book runs like Secret Invasion and wasting. Look, that has so much potential to be a great show if they actually would have did it the way they were supposed to. They did it so low budget. In the end, they created another Super Scroll. That's a
where's she at, Larry?
Or what the like? They created the most powerful being in Marvel, right, in the MCU, and she just walks away, and no one knows about it. And what really makes me mad about that show more than anything is the Marvels. So you're gonna tell me that Nick Fury that just came through all this strife, all this pain, all that grit, and you go to the Marvels, you be a damn joke, side character, ha ha ha. Like this is all right. This is the problem with Marvel, and hopefully they correct it. I think Kevin Feige see it now. I'm about to hurt your feelings. I don't know if I think you're a Guardians of the Galaxy fan. That singular movie changed the direction of Marvel. This is why we're here right now, because they thought that the Guardians of the Galaxy was the formula. They took James Gunn formula. Look at the MCU before Guardians of the Galaxy, number one, and look at it afterwards. Outside of what the Russos did, look at the tone of Marvel. Just look at it. Really look at it.
Well,
and I love the first Guardians of the Galaxy.
I told Cuz
and a curse.
I told Cuz on the last show, Larry. I told this on the last show. If you look at how they're going to be moving forward now, just look at how they did Wolverine and Deadpool. Look at the tone of that. I'm not saying with the cussing and all that. I'm talking about just not goofy, but more playful. Can we use playful? Is a word? Is that can it be used here?
Yeah,
I don't think they can imitate. I don't think they're going to imitate Deadpool and Wolverine because Deadpool is his own thing.
No, I'm not saying like to that extent, but like, okay, so I was telling Cuz this. They're trying to go more comic book accurate what it looks like, right? You look at like Wolverine's suit, for example. Wolverine wasn't wearing those suits last 20 years, right? He finally wore it. Then you see his mask. His mask got the eyes that, you see the reflection and stuff through it with his eyes and everything, right? We kind of saw it with Spider-Man, but Spider-Man is more mechanical. I think they're moving more slowly toward, like, matter of fact, look at Beast at the end of the Marvels. Look at Professor X and them, and like you said, what's the movie?
Multiverse of Madness.
Thank you. Multiverse of Madness. They're going more towards the more comic book accurate kind of style. They're gonna pull more. It really do. It's not that, bro. You got the source right there.
You own the source.
You own the source. Just pull that. Hey, what story you want to do today? You want to do this? You want to do this? All right, pull it out. Let's go. Let's get that started. Start a script off of that.
You can literally have a whole a run off your own source material, and you can pull like little parts from different areas and put.
Bro, you literally can pull a saga, bro, from your own source, bro. You really could.
Literally.
Can I really mess y'all mind up, man? Do y'all know that after this, that they were saying that the creator of X-Men 97 was going to be linked as a storyboard writer.
Yeah,
before they got that. So you think about this, how beautiful, how X-Men 97 was. Like, Kang was more of a threat. You never saw him. You just saw the dome.
Yeah.
You just saw the Acropolis. You knew who it was. You knew.
Yeah.
It was like,
we knew it was, but the average fan didn't know. But yeah.
We are going to see a better Kang next season than Kang ever was as Jonathan Majors.
Hold on. Did you watch Avengers or Earth's Mightiest Heroes? Not the new one that came out on like the later one. That was trash. Avengers Assemble. That was
the one when they had T'Challa and
all them on there. Yeah, that was fire, bro. I hate the end of that show, but that can't.
Yeah,
there you go. That's what I've been saying.
You should get
that.
But yeah, man. Listen. Yeah, exactly. That's what I said, bro. Let's we're gonna move on here, man. But you got any final thoughts though on that, man? Because like I said, listen, man. I really hate that they squandered the opportunity. Kang is one. Like, you listen, if you're talking about building a saga around a main villain, there's not a lot of villains like that, man. You can actually build a saga around, right? Yeah. Like I said, you got Doom. You can build one around him. You already did Thanos. Kang is one of those type of bad guys that you can build a saga around, and you just kind of squandered it. I think we talked about it before, because the fact now you just use two main bad guys in one saga. Yeah. Where you gonna go from there, right? Yeah. So that's the part I didn't like, man, which is why I kind of want them to stay, recast Kang, close it out or whatever. Yeah. Like, you can kill him off or whatever. Just close that out, get him right, and then you can use Doom for another saga. But we didn't get that. So, but yeah, man, y'all got things on that? Huh?
Is Doom gonna die? I'm asking. You don't bring Robert Downey Jr. just to kill him off after 2 movies. You don't.
Especially with the amount of money they paying him and stuff.
But it sounds like they paid him only for those 2 movies.
Yeah. That's only the trial. It's just like they only paid him for the first Iron Man. This is the trial. This is
now unless they about to re-rim up after these two movies. Yeah.
This is the EKG to clear.
Right.
The MCU fans.
Yeah.
So
I don't think you use him for that. I think he's gonna play Tony. They already got the basis for it. I mean, there were 7 seats in the Multiverse of Madness. 1 seat was empty. So I think he's gonna be a version of Superior Iron Man. Now, if he's really Victor Von Doom and they do the whole mind switch thing, I think that'll go over people's head. I think that'll go over people's head.
Yeah.
You know what? I don't want to go that way, bro. Because I thought about that too. Just make him a variant, bro. Don't do the mind switch thing. That's too comic booky, bro. I always use this example, Larry.
Yeah.
My cousin's parents, my aunt, my uncle. They don't know who Kang is, bro. They don't know nothing about the mind switch storyline with him and Tony Stark. They don't know nothing about that. So you're gonna lose a lot of them if you do stuff like that. Us three here know about that, but they don't know about that, right? Yeah. So I always talk about they gotta keep it simple for the folks. Like my wife, our wives or whatever. We are the prime examples, bro. I always tell my wife this all the time. I ask her stuff, just kind of get an idea of, because she kind of represents the people that don't know a lot about this stuff. So when I ask her certain things, it's like I'm asking you to kind of see where your head is, to see like what other people kind of be thinking in the same, position that you're in or whatever, right? Mm-hmm. Because I'm as a comic book fan, if they did it, I'm cool, right? For me, I'm cool, but you gotta tie it into something with him being a variant or something, bro. That way it'd be a little bit more. You can explain that a little bit more with this whole multiverse thing. But if you start doing the mind swap thing, you're gonna lose a lot of people, bro. I'm guaranteeing you're gonna lose a lot of people, bro. But
I agree, man. I totally agree.
Let's get to these quick hits here real quick, yo. Because you brought up something, Larry, that we're gonna touch on here. Speaking of Superior Iron Man. So it says Marvel wants to cast Tom Cruise as Iron Man for the next Avengers film. They said it's according to MTTSH. Marvel Studios reportedly wants Tom Cruise as an Iron Man variant in the next Avengers film. Cruise was initially considered for the role of Tony Stark in the earliest stages of the MCU, but financial concerns at the time led to the selection of Robert Downey Jr. instead. I do remember that.
Yes,
would have been too expensive.
So kind of to piggyback off what both of y'all was talking about with the casting another guy's Iron Man and all that. I'm not saying he's gonna be the Iron Man going forward, but we did hear rumors of him being Iron Man before Robert Downey Jr. And then we also heard rumors about him being Iron Man again. And what movie was it? Was it Multiverse of Madness?
Yeah, no. He's supposed to be superior in that.
Yeah.
This couldn't come.
So that's what it was. Yeah. That's what you're right. That's what it was. But yeah, man. What y'all? So I mean, you already pretty much touched on it. But what you think about that though? Let me start with Cuz. What you think about that, Cuz?
I think it'll be fun, especially if they go. If he goes with the Superior Iron Man variant of him, I think that'll be fun because that's one thing that Feige has been doing lately. They at least give us like that one character within MCU movie to just basically toss the bone to the fans. And it's kind of like the Henry Cavill as Wolverine. You have John Krasinski. As Mr. Fantastic. So it's just they're not like major roles that change the film, but it's just like, hey, the fans have been asking for this, so let us give them this cameo. So I think it's going to end up happening, and I think it'll be pretty cool as well for us to be able to see Tom Cruise don the Iron Man suit. What you got, Larry?
Oh, yeah. Look, I agree with you, bro. I agree with you. I actually think it's going to happen this time.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's going to happen this time. I mean, because he missed the opportunity. There was, they did say that he wanted to do it.
Yeah.
Excuse me, he did want to do it last time, but like you said, it was like I think money and something else that kind of came up, man. But I think they're gonna finally get it done this time, man. And they're gonna finally get him in there. What you think, Larry?
Yeah, that would be great. I would love to see Tom Cruise in the MCU movie. Son, cut that off, please. Thank you. Yeah, I would love to see it. would they break the bank and trying to get him in there?
Already breaking it for Robert.
Maybe he wants to come in and be a part of the MCU, just like Harrison Ford did. I like the interview with Harrison Ford. I think he was drunk, but
Right.
Yeah, I would like to see Tom Cruise play that role. But again, I feel like to get the maximum people to believe that Robert Downey Jr. is someone else, and it would make sense. Well, let me check. It makes sense for him to be that, because no, don't try to use this one, son. That's gonna explode all over the place. You drop it. I'll be right back.
Oh, okay. But yeah, I kind of agree with him. But I think I kind of know where he was about to go with that, man. The fact that, like I said, they've been trying to get Tom Cruise. I think you touched on it, because you need an Iron Man.
Yeah,
you need an Iron Man, bro. You got to have one. And what better person than the Tom Cruise, one of the biggest actors in the world right now? I mean, I'm cool with it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wonder. So the one thing I do kind of wonder, bro, I wonder if this is gonna lead more into like a reboot of like the MCU in general. You know what I'm saying? I know we kind of talked about before, man, the kind of the direction they want to go after this or whatever. I kind of wonder if that's gonna be like the case. Not saying, like I said, I'm not saying that he's gonna be the Iron Man going forward, but I'm just wondering if that's gonna have a lot to do with a decision that they make going forward. I told you before, they got to have an Iron Man, they got to have an Avengers, they got to have something, right?
Yeah.
Maybe it's a way to kind of reboot it and start over and start younger or whatever, man. So
I think they should. I think Secret Wars should be the. I call it a soft reboot, because some of the characters will end up staying the same. I would say probably you still probably have Tom Holland for a while. You'll have your Fantastic Four at this point, so you're not going to immediately change them out. I'm sure by Secret Wars, you will have your X-Men layout as well, so you wouldn't be changing them out. But it's probably certain people within the Avengers that you would change out. That you do Iron Man. You gotta have T'Challa back. You'll get you do have a Captain America, but I wonder if they'll look at getting a Steve Rogers. So it's just different characters that you want to have back, and Secret Wars will give you that opportunity of clean slate or half clean slate. We got our X-Men, we have our Fantastic Four. We're going to keep them. They're coming into it, but we have a new Iron Man, a new Hawkeye, and just go through rundown of Avengers, but just have a new one, a new T'Challa as well, Black Panther. So you have all these new members, but that's what Secret Wars is supposed to do, and will help them with this. Like, okay, clean slate. Let's go ahead, go to work, and be like a youth movement at this point. And it'd be perfect timing for it as well.
no Young Avengers.
No. I'm not asking for that.
No,
I'm not asking for that.
Like Young Avengers, they need to go away, please. Away. It needs to go away.
You preaching? Or you decided to start preaching today? But what church you preach at, man?
I don't want her to go away, but it's gonna go away.
It's still coming out. I thought it was going away too. It's still coming out.
No, it's coming.
Well,
yeah, it's one of the ones we released.
I know one thing: if they recast T'Challa, Ryan Coogler gone. So that's why I need you guys to figure out: do you want Ryan Coogler still in the MCU, or do you want T'Challa? I want T'Challa.
I want T'Challa, bro.
But you're gonna have to reconcile that, because he will be gone if you.
I think he'll be okay. I think he'll be okay with a replacement, because it's been a while now. It's been a few years.
Ideal was to have Shuri raise young T'Challa to teach him how to be the next Black Panther.
Oh,
unless they do, I don't know, bro. I don't know.
We got a few years. The young one, he might be a teenager by the time Secret Wars hit.
Nah, it's gonna be too soon. I was saying just Just pull him from another timeline when everything started merging. Pull him from another timeline when everything merges. Bam, that's your Black Panther going forward. You know what I mean? Yeah, just have an older T'Challa. Just have the regular age T'Challa, bro. We need T'Challa, bro, in the MCU, man. So that's kind of how I feel about it.
But they're gonna be Doom.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
but yeah, man. Let's go to this next one here. Says Mark Ruffalo's Hulk will reportedly be in Captain America 4. Says in an interview with EW, Anthony Mackie seemingly confirms that the Hulk will be appearing in Captain America Brave New World, not the Red Hulk, the other Hulk. There are multiple Hulks in this movie. Spoiler, I guess.
Yeah.
It makes sense because what is Captain America Sam Wilson gonna do against the Red Hulk?
Nothing.
Yeah. Unless he get the serum. And even then, he still ain't doing nothing to the Hulk.
But I don't even think he already said he don't want the serum though.
Yeah.
Some gonna have he gonna get the serum. But my thing is this: Green Hulk had to show up.
Yes.
I stand Mark Ruffalo's Hulk though.
Professor Hulk.
That's not his fault, Larry.
I know it's not.
Them two guys that came back that you was praising, blame them.
I know they don't like Hulk.
I don't know why.
Look, man. If there's two biggest like misgivings of the MCU is the treatment of Hulk and the treatment of Thanos.
How so?
Treatment of Hulk. Hulk was only Hulk, and
but no, we know the Hulk. We're talking about Thanos. How Thanos?
Yeah.
Thanos. While I think he's probably the best villain in the MCU, when I see What If and see how
God.
No, not even just chop, that's slicing them in half. I'm talking about.
No, I know exactly what he's talking about. We talked about this too, man.
How Ultron used the gauntlet like it was supposed to be used. Now, granted, I do agree with the Russos. I don't want to see Thanos talking to death. That would have lost all the audiences. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to see that. So their adaptation, I love what they did on Thanos, you know what I'm saying, being on the pilgrimage. My thing is this. He only used the gem to show his power set. He never used them smartly. And the thing is, Thanos is not dumb. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like the plan they had and Peter Quill came up with. Yeah. Again.
Guardians.
Yeah. Power Stone alone is enough to kill every Avenger where they stand. The fact that Captain America can grab his hand and hold it back without the gauntlet. Captain America in the comic book grab Thanos' hand. Come on, man. So I just look at it like I think he's the best villain, but I also thought he was powered down just because I don't think normal, you know what I'm saying, people could really understand how
powerful he is. Yeah.
Like how ridiculous, even without the gauntlet. And one thing I always
Thanos is a fool, man.
Yeah, exactly. So one thing that I love the adaptation of Infinity War and Endgame, but I felt like those type of things, you know what I'm saying, kind of powered him down. I wanted him to be more powerful than what he was, even though they showed, but it was like a lot of politics. You know what I'm saying? Like he turned everybody spaghetti. Then when he left, it was gone. No, they should have stayed there. But again, you know, like things like that I just nitpick at. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm, you know, that comic head and stuff like that. But again, I love the seriousness, and I think that the Russos know how to, you know, mix and match characters and make them work well together. Yeah. We saw I think in those two movies, the adaptation of everybody feeling like they were a part of their own movie, but in an ensemble. I think that's the best thing that they're capable to do. So them doing Doomsday and doing Secret Wars. I think they're the perfect match. But again, the whole plot and stuff revolves around Robert Downey Jr. to be Doom, not Iron Man. How are you going to convince not only us, but everybody out there, just so you know what I'm saying, that's MCU fans, not comic fans, but MCU fans. Yeah. How y'all going to convince them that he is Dr. Victor Von Doom?
Well, he going to have to do something kind of like what Thanos did in Infinity War. You got to beat up the biggest guy in the room to kind of send a message to not only to the people inside the movie, but the people outside the movie like us. So
best intro I've ever seen. That's the best intro in MCU. That intro right there for me, Infinity War, kind of rivals. I'll say it. It rivals Kurt dipping around in the White House. You know what I'm saying? Almost killing the president.
Oh yeah. Oh, I love that. Yo, yeah, I love that scene. Yo.
Yeah. For those who don't know what he's talking about, he's talking about X2 with the Nightcrawler scene at the beginning of the movie.
Dog.
Yeah, that was
Kurt came up there, almost stabbed, and then you saw how he looked. You like, yo, Nightcrawler, like straight up Kurt.
Yeah. Hey, he ain't been the same since, because that new Nightcrawler they had in the other movies was not the same, bro.
Nope. But he was in X-Men 97.
Oh yeah, definitely was.
That Mantis thing.
I just want season 2, bro.
Yeah.
I just want season 2. That right there, man. Is that the best? Is that the best content they ever made? Like,
yes.
I'm serious.
Yeah. No, okay. we said
I'm not
this.
alone.
Yeah,
okay, I'm not alone.
Yeah, we said it on the show. We definitely said it on the show. That's it, hands down. I'm done.
Yeah. Like people got mad about that. Man, X-Men 97 is better than Endgame. It's better than Infinity War. The only thing I'll put it up against is maybe Winter Soldier, because that's my all-time favorite MCU movie. And
same.
That and probably Across the Spider-Verse. Across the Spider-Verse is my favorite shit.
I loved it.
Excuse me, my bad. My favorite movie, period, man. Like that movie right there. Like, wow.
Yeah. Can't wait to Beyond the Spider-Verse, bro.
Huh?
I said I can't wait to Beyond the Spider-Verse.
Yeah,
wait a couple, I think like a year or a couple years or whatever. But cuz you already gave your opinion.
Trying to think. Yeah, I think I did.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, you did.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's go to this last one here, man. This is an interesting one. We're gonna change the page to DC. Kumail Nanjiani has been reportedly cast as DCU's Booster Gold. Says according to the Cosmic Circus, he's been reportedly has been cast as Booster Gold in James Gunn's DCU. Blue Beetle actor, I can't pronounce his name, confirms this as a report during San Diego Comic-Con's 2024. We kind of talked about this because a couple shows ago. Before I get my opinion, I'm gonna let y'all get y'all's first. What you think, cuz?
I thought it was going to be Glenn Powell, but he's a good actor as well.
I want Glenn Powell for another character.
You do?
Who? You want Glenn Powell for?
Oh, I know. Hold on. Let me. I know.
Oh, go ahead. I want to put this character here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Which I'm okay. I'm very okay with that.
Yes.
But yeah, I was expecting. That's who I was expecting. Glenn Powell to be. Was Booster Gold. Just figure it would have been a good match. But with Kamal doing it, I'm good with it. Dude's a great actor. I feel like he put on a great performance for it. Because even action movies, I think even with what he did in Eternal shows, like he can handle. Like the movie overall was very controversial, but it did have its shining parts. He was part of those moments, or within those moments as well. So I think he'll be able to. When it comes to Booster Gold, he'll bring it. He absolutely bring it. So I'm intrigued. It's basically one of those moments. What is it with Robert Pattinson being the Batman? It's like I've seen him in different roles. He's handled his own. I'm not going to judge until I actually see it. And Robert ended up knocking it out the park. You know what? come on, I'll give you the same thing. I'm not going to judge good or bad, but I've seen you do very well, so I look forward to seeing what he does with the role. So, what y'all got?
What you got, Larry?
I have no faith in James Gunn and his vision. So
Whoa,
good luck to him.
Man, it's a gun we trust over here, man.
Yeah, man.
Look, you know what? I will say this.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I'm hoping
he goes into
all I'm worried
the
about
material.
I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
They can say that they're getting Robert Downey Jr. to come in here and play something. I'm worried about Superman. He messed that up. He did.
I mean, I can't be mad at that. This is a very, 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 very 10 years later, very, 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 very important movie. Of course, but not just because it was Superman, better get it right. But this is supposed to kick off a new studio, coming up here with DC. But I kind of said this to my wife. I told her about this because, like I said, we talked about it on the show because we heard these rumors a while back. He as a person, as a personality and everything, he embodies Booster Gold to a T. He's perfect for that character, right?
Yeah.
But y'all know how this works.
Yeah.
Y'all know how society works.
Yeah.
There are going to be some angry people, if y'all know what I mean, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not mad at it because, like I said, I think him and I cannot pronounce the young man's name that played Blue Beetle. I apologize. But he also played in Cobra Kai. So yeah, but he I think they both would have that chemistry. He can play a great Blue Beetle, like you said, cuz he was kind of like a guy who kind of wanted the fame and stuff like that in Eternals. So he kind of played Blue Beetle before Blue Beetle, right?
Yeah.
So that's why I say, like, look, man, he'd be his personality and everything fits for that character perfect down to a T.
Yeah.
It's just like I said, some people gonna be mad.
Yeah.
I'm just be prepared for that. Y'all already know. Be prepared. There's gonna be some toxicity out there, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. Fellas, it's a very important question I need to ask y'all, man. Very important.
Before you ask that question, go ahead and talk about Glenn Powell real quick. What you?
Oh, well, so Larry, I don't know if you saw this. He has been following James Gunn and some other people tied to the Superman cast. There are rumors. I don't know if you heard what was it, cuz, about a couple months ago now, that they've been looking for James Gunn and have already started their search for the new Batman for the DCU. They got to. You're right. That's one thing I can't say about James Gunn. When he said he's about to do something, everything is in order, bro. When he said they were going to go ahead and start the Superman movie, they started on time. They're releasing it on time. Supergirl, same way. They already got the director. They already got the actor. They're already getting the cast together. You already got your date set, right? Creature Commandos. He said Creature Commandos coming out first. Coming out the end of the year. It's going to be touching down on Max. So I definitely give him. He got a lot of that from Kevin Feige, man, working up under him for so long, man. So shout out to him for that. That's why I say, man, in Gunn we trust, man. He has a vision. He's a massive nerd, massive geek. This dude pulls out characters that not even your average comic book fan would know about. Like I said, like Polka Dot Man, guys like that, right? Weasel.
That was,
you know what I'm saying?
Awesome. That was,
you know what I'm saying? Like that's why I said, man, look, Gunn has an eye for this, man. Warner Brothers wanted him to direct the Superman movie before. He kind of turned it down. But when they gave him the studio with him and Peter Safran, he finally kind of buckled down. Was like, you know what? We have to start this this universe off. And of course, you got to start it off with Superman. That's right? So of course, with that, you would rather trust it in his hands. If you want to get this right, let's get it right now. Let's let him direct it. He's not going to direct all the movies. I mean, I haven't heard him being tied to anything else, but he will be part of the creative. No. They already got the director for Batman. It's for what's his name? What's that? I'm blanking on his name, cuz.
Hold on, was it Mango?
No. Mango's doing Swamp Thing.
Yes, Mango's doing Swamp Thing.
Bruh.
That should be good. That should be good.
Bruh. That man, I'm okay. Don't get me started, Larry, man.
That should be good.
That should be good, bro. No. What's the man's name that did Flash? The Flash.
I'm drawing a blank.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I'm seeing his face.
Wow. Me too. He was in the movie.
Yeah.
Why I'm blanking on his man's name?
I don't know. I can't think of it right now too, but I see his face.
Cause you found it.
No, not yet.
Jesus, bro. That's gonna eat me up. I can't think of the dude now. I know. Yeah, I know what I'm talking about though.
You think about it after you watch Game of Thrones. You be like, oh, it'll pop right in.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, he's gonna be the director for the Batman Brave and the Bold. So like I said, he's lining up good directors too, man. So shout out to him on that. Like I said, pretty good writers. He already got some writers and stuff like that, showrunners and stuff like that lined up for that new Lantern show, which is gonna be. You got the showrunners from The Watchmen, True Detective, Chernobyl are gonna be on this project, bro. Like I said, Gunn got a plan, bro. That's what I'm saying. I'm letting this dude cook, man. Let this man cook. If it come out to be trash, then we judge him accordingly. But so far, seeing what he kind of putting things together, bro, you got my vote, bro. Like I like how he's putting stuff together. He's doing a whole lot better than Walter Mott and all them cats, bro. But yeah,
now. I want to ask you guys.
Thank you, and Andy Muschietti. I don't know how I blanked on that man's name.
Muschietti. All right, there we go.
Yeah, Andy Muschietti. Yeah, he's gonna be directing the new Batman Brave and the Bold. So, but yeah, man,
I didn't really hate Flash. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, I like it. CGI was bad, but I mean, you know,
yeah, CGI was bad, but I mean,
that was great.
Story could have been better. I just didn't like the end. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just looked real janky and rushed. Like they was like, no, you get no more money to fix this. So we're not having you back. So it is what it is. And then they bring back the worst Batman with Clooney. So I just y'all just made me mad. So
they were supposed to it was supposed to be Michael Keaton's Batman at the end of that movie.
Yeah, I know. Anyway. Yeah, again, he better not mess up Superman. That's all I got to say. I'll be back. We have a movie come out. We're gonna talk about it.
No, yeah, we definitely are for sure.
Yeah.
Like I said,
I'm for the best. They already wrapped, so that's good.
They wrapped like last week.
I don't need a jokey joke Superman. I don't. I need Superman humor. You know what I'm saying? I need Clark Kent to be quirky but smart. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. If you want to harken back to Christopher Reeves, that's fine.
Which he did say he taking some liberties from the Christopher Reeves Superman. So
yeah. So I'm hoping for the best, man. But again, my stance is I feel like Marvel tried to copy his formula, and it didn't work, and that's why we in this 4-year funk. So we're gonna see which way it goes. Deadpool and Wolverine didn't solve anything on which way Marvel is gonna go. It just was a good standalone movie for itself. You know what I'm saying?
Hey Larry, you gonna find out with Agatha.
Better have that man cussing.
Do the team. I know. I don't know. So remember when they were talking about when Bob Iger kind of made that comment that a lot of these shows weren't going to happen. I thought that was one of the shows that wasn't going to happen. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. And it happens. It is happening. So.
Oh, I ain't even heard nothing about Armor Wars anymore. I would have rather that.
Yeah. So the last thing we heard about Armor Wars, they were converting it from a show to a movie.
Yeah, that's what I heard. But then I didn't. Then they didn't say anything. They didn't say anything at Comic-Con. They just talked about what 4 movies. That's
3.
It.
Well, yeah, 4. We want to count the ninja stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, that's not.
So, yeah.
4 movies.
But yeah. But fellas, I got one question, man. It's a very important question for y'all, man.
Yes, sir.
What you got?
Oh wow. What are y'all watching? What you been watching, Larry, man? What you got?
Well, after we finish, I gotta watch the season finale of Game of Thrones. I mean, not Game of Thrones, but House of Dragons.
Yeah.
So, and that's actually my first Game of Thrones was House of Dragons. I refused to watch it. Yeah, I refused to watch it before.
What?
I'm that dude. I'm like, yeah. Like I used to in the past, I was big in esports. I used to throw a lot of fighting game tournaments. Tournament called Final Round, and I did that over 20 years. And like we used to do like qualifiers and stuff like that. And I was doing a tournament at a local like bar / club, and then they would like kick us out. I was like, oh man, it's almost 8 o'clock. You guys got to be out of here. We got Game of Thrones night. I'm like,
Game of Thrones.
like, man, after that, I was like, man, forget no Game of Thrones. And people, my friends, I'm like, you watch Game of Thrones? Nope. Why? Because I got kicked out of a venue. You know what I'm saying? Hurried up my tournament because of it. So yeah, it's just like, oh.
So are you going to really watch it after this show?
Yeah, I might. I've gotten into it.
Got a long way to go, bro.
So I probably, yeah. I'm wanting to watch this at least this season first. But the one thing that I really didn't want to watch it is because I didn't want to spoil. You know, if I see who survived, I know some of the family members now. You know what I'm saying? If I see who survived, I'm like, oh well.
This is a prequel to that.
I know,
and it happened like hundreds of years before that. All this happened.
It happened 205 years to be exact.
Yeah.
Before that, so I'm like, if I go and see who the distant relatives are,
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, I know who won.
I see what you're saying. Yo, you know what? Yeah, you're right. You're right. I just thought about that. I just thought about that. Yeah, you're right. Don't watch it.
Yeah, I know who won the war. I know how it goes. I'm going back. I'm like, oh yeah, this is in the future.
Oh, you alive? Okay, so only need to watch season 3 of House of Dragon then. Yeah, exactly. But what you been
watching lately?
Yeah, go ahead. Hey, anything else?
I really didn't like that new Superman. But DC, I know they got. Oh yeah, I watched the part 2 of Infinite Earths.
What you think, bro?
I like the original one better. I personally think that DC fell off.
I'm not alone.
Okay, yeah. I personally think that DC animations fell off a lot, and hopefully, I try to stomach the Harley Quinn one when the first season, but never made it to the end. Never watched the second season. I watched this Superman, and I was just like, made it to about the 5th episode of the first season.
Larry.
And I'm tight, man. DC got me tight, bro. DC got me tight. I don't even play Mortal Kombat. I don't even play Injustice no more. So,
man.
DC got me tight, man. And now Warner Bros. Didn't even re-sign with TNT, so they messing up my NBA too.
Yeah.
Well, they say they did. They're gonna go into litigation, but yeah, I'm tight about Turner, bro.
Yeah, they sued him.
But yeah, they still sue him. But yeah, again, we don't have no injustice because, oh yeah, that was another thing that was in the gaming world. They were saying Injustice got canceled because James Gunn didn't want no one else to touch. You know what I'm saying? DC, so we ain't getting another Injustice because of the boy. So yeah.
Hey, read that comic book storyline, by the way. Fire.
Oh yeah, it is. So I wanted them to go
fire.
But again, man, I don't know, man. Look. Do I agree with some of Snyder's choices? Heck no. I would have loved to see post-apocalypse.
What? You don't like Joker with the grill with the damage across the forehead? You don't like that? What? Oh my god.
Only thing I like was I like Man of Steel personally, even though I know it's not traditional.
Oh my god, I love that movie. That's my favorite movie, bro.
I like it. I know traditional Superman lovers hate that movie because it was not Superman. Superman killed. I understand it. Purists do hate that movie, but I liked him, and I like Ben. I just think bad scripts for Ben. I think Ben would have been an excellent Batman.
Yeah,
but bad writing. I was just like, all right. So when Snyder did that and did that with the folks, I was just like, you know what? I like the Snyder cut because I got to see his whole vision. and especially with the post-apocalyptic with Superman, you know what I'm saying, going rogue and stuff like that. I would have loved to see how that ended, you know what I'm saying? And I see what he was building to. But again, if you're a Superman purist, they hate Snyder to their guts. You know what I'm saying? I personally, you know what I'm saying, I like Snyder to a point. I ain't no one of these Snyder heads that they
I ain't either.
Them dudes is crazy. I don't
I think him for Man of Steel, man, and all that. But I'm not no Snyder here though. But
yeah. Wonder Woman was awesome too. The first one. The second one,
yeah.
Oh,
What you got, cuz?
A Catwoman. What's worse?
What's the movie you said?
84 or Catwoman? What's worse?
I haven't seen 84.
Wonder Woman 84.
Oh, that one.
Catwoman.
I don't know.
All I gotta do is say basketball scene. That's all I gotta say.
Okay.
What you got, cuz?
So I actually started House of Dragon season finale before we started recording. It drops at I guess it drops at 8 p.m. here.
Bro, I told you because Terry said that last week. I was like, dang, you started at 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go down here in a minute.
And then I've watched the season finale of My Adventures with Superman. We did our short video on Friday from watching Batman Cape Crusader, which is a good one. Trying to see. That's the main. That's main stuff that I've been watching. I'm gonna have to get my schedule together with since House of Dragon is ended tonight to see what's going to be on after tonight. You know, because we just hit a ton of season finales. Between well, you had the Cape Crusader all in one day or 2 days. House of Dragon, Superman, The Boys. So it's been a lot of season finales that's been hitting lately. So you have to get scheduled together and see what to watch afterwards. What you watching?
I just finished watching the Batman before we started this. Still a good movie. Watched the Wolverine. Of course, I watched all of the. We did a spoiler review on it. The Batman, the Cape Crusader. I've been watching One Piece. I'm so far behind on that. I got to catch up. I've been watching Dragon Ball Z. I've been watching the Cell. No, not on Cell anymore. No, wait. I'm on Cell Saga now. I was on Android Saga, but now I'm on the Cell Saga.
Better get to my favorite character.
Yeah, man. And what else I've been watching? It was something else, bro. There was a show on Apple called Me. It's like about these like kids stuff who got powers and stuff. Man, we just happened to stumble across it. We watched the whole season of that. It was pretty interesting.
I mentioned Deadpool. My bad. I just watched.
Oh yeah, you just saw Deadpool. Yeah. You just saw Deadpool Wolverine. Yeah. I'm trying to think what else I've seen. I always hate this, bro. I feel like I forgot something, bro.
Gotta write it down.
Oh yeah, I went back to watch old school Thundercats. I did go.
Ooh, okay.
Very entertaining, but a whole bunch of filler.
Oh my god, yes, bro. As an adult, seeing it now, you're 1,000,000% right, bro.
Yeah.
Like just before X-Men 97, I went back and watched the entire thing of. I do that too when stuff come out. I watched the entire whatever came before. So I watched all the X-Men.
Yep, I did too.
Series. I watched every one of them, and I could not get through. I watched it all. God, season 6 was horrible. Oh my god, the animation got
dropped off.
The stories was horrible. The best thing about it was Wolverine and Cat was the best show outside of the last episode.
Which kind of had made me kind of hesitate a little bit on on the X-Men 97 because the way X-Men the last season, like you said, the last season ended. I'm like, I don't know. Man, that just completely blew my mind, bro. Like it definitely redeemed itself with X-Men 97, bro. I'm gonna tell you that now. But yeah, let's get to some of your question comments, man, so we can wrap up the show because I know how you're downstairs. Go watch this show. We got Noah in the building. He says, "How many surprises are we going to see in Secret Wars?" Man, I can't even tell you. You're probably not gonna know none of that, Noah. Probably until the Doomsday movie. We'll probably find out what's really gonna happen. We don't even know.
Can't even imagine.
Yeah, I can't imagine either. We're gonna probably see. So I'll probably be like Endgame, probably.
Yeah.
No also says I just watched Deadpool Wolverine on Friday, and that movie is worth the hype. My favorite part was when Deadpool thought Chris Evans was gonna say Avengers Assemble. Yeah, man. Yeah, my wife said that
was
too.
funny, bro. That was
Yeah.
funny.
I told my cousin my favorite part, man, is when Wolverine finally put that mask on, bro. That was it. I said I lost it. I said we finally got the complete Wolverine, ladies and gentlemen. 24 years later.
Hold up, Will. What was your favorite part of the movie, Will?
So I love the that scene at the beginning.
The bye scene.
Yeah. To be honest, it would have to be the nostalgia of Blade showing up. Like I didn't. I was telling Rel like it was rumors of there being like a random Blade when there was at the
I missed that
Ant-Man at the Ant-Man face when it opened up. It's like there was supposed to be like a knockoff Blade there because of Ryan Reynolds and Wesley Snipes' disagreement from a long time ago. So since he doesn't like Wesley, he went with a knockoff Blade, and then so that's what I was like expecting, and then actually just seeing Wes there was like, oh my god, yo, like that was for me, that was it right there. That's my favorite part, actually seeing him back on the screen. But yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that was mine too. Actually, seeing Wesley in this AO, and then they actually let him say, "I wonder if they're actually gonna happen." Like, I wonder.
Yeah, what he say? He said, "Mother was always trying to skate up, skate a bill."
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that
another Blade, and it never will be.
Yeah.
And then Ryan Reynolds looking at
looking at the camera like,
like, bro.
Hey, I keep telling cuz I don't know if that movie actually. I mean, Kevin Feige confirmed it again during Comic-Con. It's gonna happen, but I'm okay.
That's what his mouth said. But,
okay, I'm just saying, bro.
Since he's been at Comic-Con, that was 5 years ago.
You said 25 years. What you said?
Yeah, at this
something like
that. No, it says Secret Invasion felt such low budget. It felt like I was watching it on Tubi. They definitely dropped the ball on it, man. Bro, there's shows that I got so hyped for on Disney Plus, and I need to stop doing that. I need to just temper my expectation, watch it, and then go from there. Right?
Yeah.
So many shows. Secret Invasion is one of them. Cuz know how I feel about Boba Fett. My wife bought me the shirt and everything. I was ready to go for Boba Fett.
Yep.
I want somebody got to catch these hands at Lucasfilms, bro, because that Boba Fett movie that show was so trash, bro. That was trash, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would
better than Acolyte, though.
You said better than Acolyte?
I would put Acolyte better than Boba Fett.
Acolyte better than Boba Fett, and Acolyte was alright. Boba Fett was trash.
Especially the episode 5.
I think the fight scenes were awesome in Acolyte.
Yeah,
bro, the fight scenes felt very. Oh, so Acolyte. Oh my god, that's the best fight scenes out of all the shows.
Are some of the best ever.
It might go Acolyte and then probably Ahsoka. As far as fight scenes.
Yeah,
I wouldn't even put that thing in the same category as Ahsoka, man. Like that.
Just the fight scenes. Just the fight scenes.
Okay, fight scenes. Okay, I got you. Yeah, fight scenes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Fight scenes.
But
that was another thing I was watching, Acolyte. But
yeah.
Don't let me start on Acolyte, man.
We had a review on that too.
That show, man. That show breaks so much.
That's another. The only part about that show I like was Soul, and what was in the fight scenes. The fight scenes were fire, and Soul in that show, he took over that show. Like he carried that show. If he wasn't in there, that might have been Boba Fett level bad, bro. That might have been Boba Fett level bad.
He actually did carry that to the point that I hated he had to die.
Yeah, we said that too.
And they made Yoda. I don't need you showing Yoda trying to get a season 2. I felt like showing Dark Plagueis.
They saw Dark Plagueis.
Literally was trying to force Disney to have another, like outside of Luke showing up at season 2 of Mando.
Yeah,
showing Plagueis is the biggest reveal in Star Wars history, and one of the worst shows. You didn't explore anything with that.
No, you really did, bro.
Just showed him for 3 seconds. That was such a misuse of a character. And Yoda get this. Yoda in the midst of the galactic war, since that every Jedi in the universe was dying. But he knew nothing about
Larry, don't get me started. We'll be on the rant. Don't get me started, bro. I've had these same rants all the time on here. I know. Trust me. I know. We went over this. I know. But
did any of you guys see my man with the hat? Did you see Dave Filoni's name in the credits? I didn't.
Oh, I didn't see it.
No.
I didn't. I was say I didn't pay attention to the credits. So I didn't even see it.
Oh, I did. I had to because I was like, "There's no way Dave worked on this," and I didn't see it.
Oh, you're talking about Dave Filoni? I got my opinions about Dave Filoni too, but it is what it is. But we'll get on that another day. Noah says, it says my only question with Deadpool Wolverine movie was Thor crying over Deadpool. Yes. So supposedly, that's going to be a scene that's going to be in Secret Wars.
Secret Wars, yeah, it's going to be a Secret Wars.
So supposedly what that's going to be. So we'll see, man. We'll see we'll see what that leads to, or what leads to that, I should say.
Yeah.
And then we got Joe in here. He says, "Cause we geek, excited to hear others share my opinion about The Winter Soldier. Was an excellent movie, not just a superhero movie. I thought it was the best as well. Superman Legacy better knock it out the park. Yeah, it has to. It has to.
It has to, bro.
They have a whole studio ride. They have a whole studio riding on this, man. So it has to. Yeah. Which is why I think that's why James Gunn decided to do it himself, bro. You got to get this right, bro.
Yeah,
you got to. But yeah, man, listen. With all that being said, man, we definitely appreciate y'all, man, geeking out with your boys here tonight, man, for another episode of Cause We Geek'd. If you guys are new to the channel, into geek content like we are here, man, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, man. Join us here, man, as we talk about all things in the geek culture involving movies and television. Also, too, everybody, please, before you leave, guys, and people who are going to be watching this later, hit that like button, man. Go ahead and hit that like button. And if you guys want to touch on any of the subjects that we talked about here, man, go ahead and go on down to the comment section below and leave us a little comment, man. Let us know what your opinions are on all the different various topics we talked about here today. So we like to thank our guest, Larry of the Dixon Way. Y'all can follow Larry on the Dixon Way on all socials, on YouTube, and, of course, on Twitter, X. Yeah. But you can follow him on there. Also, too, man, follow me and my cuz, man, right here on Cuz We Geek, man. We're still trying to get that channel. I mean, we're starting to say that page going. I know we're not as active on there, man, but we definitely be trying, man. We'll start trying to post more stuff on there. But yeah, listen, man. With all that being said, man, it is your boy Real.
It's your boy Will.
Yes, sir, man.
You guys for having me on. You guys all.
Oh, man. Appreciate you, Larry, man. Appreciate you, man. I'm glad you joined us today, man. Well, with all that being said, man, y'all stay geeked. I'm about to go watch Game of Thrones.
Yes, sir. House of
Dragons.
The House of Dragons.
Listen to Larry, man. Yeah, House of Dragons. I apologize. Put it on. There you go. And shout out to Chaka too. And we out.